If you want to start an LLC in Massachusetts, this video will show you exactly how, step by step, no confusion, no unnecessary fees. By the end of this video, you know exactly how to form your LLC, what it costs, and what to do after formation so you don't run into problems later on. If you want to make sure you don't miss anything, grab our free LLC formation checklist linked below. Step 1, choose a name for your business. Something most people don't realize is that your LLC name is one of the most common reasons that LLC filings get rejected. Your name must be unique in Massachusetts and end with limited liability company, limited company, or an abbreviation like LLC. Words like bank, credit union, attorney, or university can only be used if your business is actually licensed to engage in this type of business. The easiest way to check LLC name availability is by visiting the Massachusetts Secretary of the Commonwealth's Business Entity Search page. Search for your business name to make sure there isn't a business already using your name. Pro tip, as soon as you choose a name, don't wait to get your website domain. We recommend heading over to spaceship.com and locking down the matching domain. Spaceship is one of the lowest cost and most user-friendly options for buying domains. And to make building your website as easy as possible, we linked a video below that'll walk you through how to create your website in a matter of minutes. You can form your LLC and launch your online presence on the same day. Links to naming requirements, the name search tool, and everything else we talk about in this video can be found down below. Step 2, select your registered agent. Every Massachusetts LLC is required to have one. In Massachusetts, it's sometimes called a resident agent rather than a registered agent, but they serve the same purpose, receiving legal and state documents on your behalf and forwarding them to you. Keep in mind that this address will be publicly available, so I wouldn't recommend using your home address as your registered agent's address. Your registered agent must have a Massachusetts address and be available during normal business hours, Monday to Friday. You cannot use a P.O. box. Most business owners decide to hire a registered agent service. We recommend Northwest's registered agent, who charges $125 per year to be your registered agent. If they form your LLC, you can get the first year for free. Other registered agents can charge up to $250 per year. Step 3, file your certificate of organization. This is what's actually going to create your LLC. The filing fee is $500 with an additional $20 fee when filing online, bringing the total to $520. You can file directly with the Massachusetts Secretary of the Commonwealth online, in person, or by mail. Or you can use a formation service like Northwest Registered Agent, and they'll file everything for you and catch any mistakes before submission. By using our link in the description, you can create your LLC with Northwest for $39 plus the state fee. Northwest handles the registered agent requirement, protects your privacy, and makes sure nothing important slips through the cracks. Let me walk you through exactly how to form your LLC with Northwest. You can follow along by using the link in the description. First, select Massachusetts from the drop-down list of states, then click Get Started. Here's a list of everything that's included when you hire Northwest. Filing with the state, registered agent service for 1 year, free domain, website, email, and phone line, renewal reminders, and renewal filing. They do charge $100 per renewal filing, but you can easily turn that off if you'd like to handle that yourself. You'll also get an operating agreement template. Here you'll see the state filing fee of $520, the $500 for the certificate of organization, and a $20 fee for filing online. Standard processing time in Massachusetts is 1 business day if you're filing online. Some formation services say they'll create your LLC for free, but be careful because they usually end up charging you for things like expedited processing, an operating agreement, or an overpriced registered agent service. To give you an idea, with Busy, your LLC formation in Massachusetts without expedited processing can take up to 3 weeks, and it takes Zen Business 7 to 10 business days to send your documents to the state. There's a good to know section at the bottom that answers common questions. If you need more help, you can call Northwest. You'll see their number listed here, or you can fill out this form on their contact page. Whenever I've called them, I'm connected with a real person very quickly, and they've always been able to answer my question. Customer support is a big part of their brand, and you can learn more about what's important to them on their manifesto page. For example, all emails are answered the same day. In the unlikely event that you call and get a voicemail during business hours, you'll get a return call within 2 hours. Next, enter your LLC name. Then enter your business purpose. Write a few words, something like business strategy consulting. Don't overthink this. If you have an attorney and want them to receive a copy of legal notices, select yes and add their email. Otherwise, just leave it as no. For your business's physical address and mailing address, Northwest lets you use theirs. Like I mentioned before, if you use your home address, it becomes a permanent public record on the internet. Using Northwest address keeps your front door private. Next, choose your management type. Member managed is the most common. It means the owner or owners, you, run the show. Select Manager Managed if you'll appoint someone to handle the daily operations. At any point, if you want to learn more, you can click on the question icon. Enter your name as the member. Again, for the address, use the registered agent's address to protect your privacy. If there are additional members, click Add Member, and add their information. Next are optional items. Everything is optional and a la carte. There's no forced bundles like you see with some competitors. I recommend getting a tax ID, EIN. Northwest will do this for you for an additional $50, or you can do it on your own by following the instructions in the video in the description. I'll talk more about your EIN later on in this video. If you want to have your LLC taxed as an S Corp, you can have Northwest file Form 2553 with the IRS. This can help you save money on taxes, but I'd only look into this after you're earning over $50,000 of profit per year. Unfortunately, the premium mail services isn't available in Massachusetts, but you can check Business Anywhere or Anytime Mailbox if you need a virtual mailbox. I wouldn't worry about a trademark filing right now. If you're using your LLC name as your brand name, you don't need a DBA. A DBA, or doing business as, is only needed if your LLC name is different from the brand name that you'll use publicly. In Massachusetts, a DBA is filed as a business certificate with your local city or town hall. Add what you want and click continue. Enter your contact information, name, phone number, and address. This is for Northwest and not shared with the state. Next, create your account with an email and password. Finally, fill in your payment information, hit submit, and you're done. Once approved and your LLC has officially been formed, you receive your certificate of organization from the state, or Northwest will add a scanned copy to your account. Step 4, get your EIN. An employer identification number, EIN, is like a social security number for your business. You need this to open a business bank account, hire employees, cleanly separate yourself from your business, and more. You can do this yourself on the IRS's website for free, but having Northwest do it ensures there are no errors in the filing. If you're a single member LLC and you won't have employees, you could use your social security number instead of an EIN, but for privacy, I only use my social security number when absolutely necessary. So I recommend that you get an EIN. Step 5, create your operating agreement. Massachusetts doesn't legally require you to have an operating agreement, but you should still have one. This document explains who owns the LLC, how decisions are made, helps minimize conflicts, and also helps maintain your personal liability protection. Banks may ask for it, accountants may ask for it, and if there's ever a dispute, this document will protect you. Even if you're a single member LLC, you should still have one. Northwest provides simple operating agreement templates, so you're not trying to figure this out on your own. Even if you don't use Northwest to form your LLC, you can get their templates for free by downloading them on this page. You'll find the link down below. Step 6, open a business bank account. This will help you keep your personal and business finances separate. It keeps your accounting cleaner, makes tax season easier, and strengthens your personal liability protection. To do this, you'll just need to provide the bank either online or in branch with your certificate of organization, your EIN confirmation letter, a government-issued photo ID, and your operating agreement. We recommend that you contact your bank of choice ahead of time to make sure you're bringing all necessary documentation, as the requirements can change a little bit from bank to bank. To avoid account minimums, monthly fees, and other fees, I recommend that you avoid traditional banks and use an online business bank account. Bluevine and American Express offer accounts with no monthly fees, and you can earn interest on your checking account balance. We have a video below that'll walk you through how to open a business bank account, as well as another one on the best business bank accounts. Step 7, obtain licenses and permits. Forming an LLC does not automatically mean you're allowed to operate your business. Depending on what you do and where you're located, you may need state licenses, county licenses, city licenses, or an industry-specific permit. This part is based on your business type and your location, so you need to check local and state requirements. As a starting point, you could ask your favorite AI tool if you need any licenses or permits to operate your business type in whatever city or county that you're based in. Step 8, organize your finances. You don't need to hire an accountant right away, but I would at least start tracking your income and expenses with an online accounting software like QuickBooks, Wave, Doola, or FreshBooks. As your business starts to grow, it might make sense to look into a service like Doola's Business in a Box, where you can work with a dedicated human bookkeeper. If you want to hire a bookkeeper right from the start, you can even have Doola form your LLC. If accounting is something new for you, I've linked a few videos below that'll help you better understand income, expenses, write-offs, taxes, and how to properly manage your finances from the start, instead of trying to fix a mistake later on. Step 9, register for sales tax. If you sell taxable goods or services, you'll need to register with the Massachusetts Department of Revenue through Mass Tax Connect to be able to collect sales tax and pass it along to the state. Depending on your revenue, you'll file sales tax returns annually, quarterly, or monthly. If you're not sure whether your business activity is taxable, check the Massachusetts Department of Revenue's website to confirm. To keep your LLC in good standing, step number 10, file an annual report with the Secretary of the Commonwealth every year. The filing fee is $500 plus the additional $20 when filing online. It's due by your anniversary date each year. Now you know everything you need to start your LLC in Massachusetts. For the easiest path, you can use the Northwest link below. This is an affiliate link, so if you use it, we could earn a commission at no cost to you. It's a great way to support our channel. Now to avoid common mistakes new business owners make, watch this video next. We also have this free course that goes through everything you need when starting a new business. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.